Revenge porn, leaked nudes, the fappening. Call it what you may, but it seems the cybercrime is on our doorsteps once more. Social media is abuzz after a Dropbox link was distributed along with a file list of hundreds of names of young East Indian women whose nude photographs are now in the public domain. A simple Google image search has proved that many of these images already existed on the net prior to this compilation and aren't even of local females. But enough Trini women have seen familiar names and even their own among the list for us to seek out some answers. Some of the women we spoke to denied it was them. We first caught up with a young techie who explained just how easily a leak like this could occur.
This particular database, well, from the images that we've seen so far, it seems to be a bunch of Tumblr pictures that he pulled off. So pulling information from a Tumblr database, from a Tumblr site is really simple.
Sachin Ganpat explained that it's quite possible the hacker just saw these images on a now deleted Tumblr page and downloaded the bulk of them using other applications. But he also said there stands the possibility that the hacker isn't really hiding, or he could just be an amateur.
If it is you're actually trying to hide the information, you tend to eliminate all that information from it. And you can, there are applications that allow you to remove all the excess information from a photo. So that will make it untraceable.
The folder also constitutes images of girls who appear to be under the age of 18, so a leak like this could actually be in contravention of child porn laws. But for that issue and for the women who may be thinking along the lines of taking action, hoping for an outcome mirroring the Therese Ho versus Lendell Simmons case, there's a huge wall standing in the way: the hacker's anonymity.
Then if you don't know, then you don't have anybody to go after. You must be able to identify who it is that would have sent those online, or who would have sent it to the person who put it online.
Even the cybercrime unit could find themselves running in circles, as it's been found that the hacker blocked his identity on registration sites and saved his home country as Panama, whose privacy laws are pretty ironclad. The hacker also released screenshots of folders said to reveal the names of the victims, but it's unclear whether the names match any of the images. Ganpat says this could be the hacker's way of getting clicks for a new adult website he's building.
They take this information that they found freely on the internet, put it somewhere, put a bunch of ads on it, so that's how they get the impressions and all that on it. So, and they make money and doing very little work.
TV6 News also spoke with Dr. Gabrielle Hossain, a lecturer at the Institute of Gender and Development Studies at the University of the West Indies, who said that this incident is a gross violation of privacy that is deliberately meant to cause harm and panic among women who are well within their right to express their sexuality with their partners in confidentiality. She also described the incident as mass-mediated gender-based violence. Nika Parsanal, TV6 News.
I've told my lawyer to tell the Parliament, I want my money.
Never before in the Commonwealth, under Westminster tradition, had an opposition leader been suspended in a motion of no confidence. In May 2015, the PP government moved a motion in Parliament to have then opposition leader Dr. Keith Rowley suspended with immediate effect. Their displeasure with his performance as opposition leader was based on the Emailgate parliamentary contribution. Now, Prime Minister Rowley says the opposition leader, constitutionally, is the person in Parliament who has majority support, who's not the Prime Minister, which he maintained. He says that he continued to perform his duties, and on many occasions the President consulted with him.
And on many occasions consulted me, as the Constitution requires, to sign off on the appointment of many posts in this country, including Acting Chief Justice. Putting them on notice tonight. If I don't get my money on the ground that I didn't work, then it means that they didn't have no opposition leader. And it means that all them things that I sign good. It means that everything that Chief Justice did in the courthouse while I signed for he to be there and do good. Give me my little kakada and prevent that calamity.
He says that his staff at his constituency office continued to be paid during his suspension. We sought legal opinion on the issue from attorney Martin George.
When that suspension or expulsion from the House occurred, it did not change the fact that Dr. Rowley continued validly as the person who had the greatest support, moved beyond personalizing these issues and always try to take the higher ground and look at the principle of the thing. In other words, if the principle is that you are still in the office of opposition leader, then let's not, personalize it and trivialize it and, withholding the monies and then he also personalizing it to say, well, I want my money.
Jabari Fraser, TV6 News.